Hi, my name's Chris Fox, and I'm the composer for Desperta Ferro. I just wanted to give you a brief history of this piece of music and why I chose to write it. Several years ago, I heard this story of the Amelgavars, who were medieval warriors on the Iberian Peninsula who would go into battle, but before they went to battle, they would sharpen their swords on the rocks, and the sparks would fly into the night sky, and they would scream Desperta Ferro, which meant awake iron or rise iron. So when I was asked to write a piece of music for ACDA Central Pennsylvania's Boys Noise last year, I decided that this was a great story that the boys could really get into. Middle school, high school boys singing and giving the break drum a part in this piece of music so it would sound like the sword striking on the rock, and the cries, Desperta Ferro, Desperta Ferro. But I wanted to make sure that we also had the message that was a battle worth fighting. And so I thought about leaders like Martin Luther King Jr., Mandela, Gandhi, that have gone before us in a peaceful way and fought a battle of justice and righteousness. And so as we sing this song, we think of the idea of going into battle, that even though we do a battle cry, that eventually that battle cry has to become a battle. So this is kind of a call to action for our young men. I wrote this piece as a TB piece initially, and as we worked and edited through the piece, we decided that it would be really nice as a TTB piece. So if you have a smaller group of men and you want to do it in a tenor and bass and leave out the middle voice, it'll work just fine that way as well. So I hope that you enjoy this piece of music. I hope that you will consider it for your young men as we call for justice and righteousness, and also just a piece of music that's fun to sing. Thanks for considering.